Hey y'all, it's Dr. Know-It-All. My lovely wife is filming today, so thank you for her, but she's also being mean about it too. So today I want to talk about some Evannex products, which they sent a couple of nice things with them. A screen cleaner, really cool Cybertruck keychain, awesome stuff. But anyway, just to make this clear, they have sent me a couple of things without me having to pay for them. I don't have to return them. There's no monetary anything, right? They're not paying me whatever. So they also have no control over this review. So I just want to talk about that. I have two products I want to talk about today. One of them is this cool little organizer that drops down in the front seat. This works for a Model Y or a Model 3. And the other one is a pet protector for the back of a Model Y or Model 3. So we're going to look at that. This one first. This one's very, very simple. It organizes things. So normally this is just a giant hole, but you can see you can put glasses in here, things, you can put change in. It's just a nice organizer. And the installation, even though the instructions made it sound like it was going to be rather difficult, is actually super easy. You just pop out the USB elements here and then kind of grab the back and just sort of rock it out. And so that's what it looks like normally. So I got some cables and things. So anyway, very, very useful as an organization thing. And if you look down here, you can also see that there's a very, very deep well down here. And if you have a wallet or something like that that you wish to hide, it's a good place to hide it. But basically the installation process is super easy. You just drop it right into the position it needs to go to, drop it down. And then the hardest part always for me is finding this USB thing. I can never see it. There it is. It's just because it's black on black. I should get some tape or something. Anyway, pop this back down again and it's there. So obviously you don't want to put something down here that you're going to want to access like every single day, because it's going to be, you have to pull it out and everything. But if you want something protected that you're storing most of the time, then there you go. Covers up, opens up, all very good. So you've got glasses, you've got organization for other things. If you open this up, like I said, I've got some cables and things to charge my remote controller for playing games on this. Anyway, and that's about it. Like I said, cool thing here, Cybertruck here. They also gave me some really, really cool little metal valve stem covers for the tires, which is really neat. So way better than the plastic things that came with it. So they're really cool. They look very Tesla-ish. All right, so now we're going to turn to doing the pet cover for the back of the Model Y here. All right, so this is the pet cover. As opposed to the other one where the instructions made it look like it was going to be really complex, but it was actually fairly easy. This one looks like we're actually going to have to read the instructions here. So just to sort of lay it out, the cover itself obviously has a bottom with kind of a no-slip area and a side, and then these guys go over the seat backs for the back seats. So this is the front. You can see there's like a pocket here if you want to hide things, and this would be where the dogs go. So it's a little bit quilted, a little bit of nice stuff for them. So let's see if I manage to not lose the instructions. That would be bad if they blew away. All right, so anyway, we're gonna go in here.
So they don't sit in the back seat.
Pardon me?
They don't sit in the back seat with this. It's all...
No, this is all just for the trunk.
Okay.
So anyway, the doggies go. Anyway, let's just set this over the top of the seat. I may speed this up depending on how slowly I do this. This is literally the first time I've done it, so you'll see exactly whether it's easy or difficult. I read the instructions beforehand. I did do that, so I looked at that. All right. So we have on the side, there's obviously this sort of lift that comes in, and this pushes back. Actually, yeah, and then we can adjust these seat cushion covers to make them more or less structured. Okay, and then we have here, what you have to do is pull off the back of this tape and attach this along here. So I actually didn't realize this, but you can adjust these rear car seat headrests a little bit. So if you pull it up just a little bit, you can tuck the section that's attaching this underneath there, so that's like it hides away, so that's actually very nice. And it's adjustable. There's a little strap on here to adjust it, and you can disconnect it if you need to as well. Right, like so. So anyway, if you have people sitting in the back and it would be uncomfortable for them to have that in front of the car headrest, you can put it underneath the car headrest. Otherwise, if there's nobody sitting back here, you can just put it across the car headrest. Either way will work. So we discovered this is supposed to be folded in, and you actually remove part of this hook and loop fastener, so you probably want to, I guess, cut it eventually. You don't need the extra, because this actually works for the Model X, the Model Y, and the Model S, not the Model 3. If I said that earlier, sorry about that. But anyway, so the hook and loop fasteners attach here, or velcro, whatever you want to call it, and then we just have to move this up the side to about here, and I'm going to pull the 3M sticky tape off, and so that'll cause it to stick right here, and then I can peel it off if I want to. And then as far as these things are concerned, I'm not exactly sure, at least for the Model Y that we have, it appears that all three of these may just have to go like so, and you just adjust these things. I think they're kind of extra insurance in case the dogs get rowdy or something, that you know, it'll keep this up, because the hook and the fastener is going to work, but it won't be perfect. Also, this is kind of nice. It actually allows you to access these little side storage pockets, which is very beneficial, because I was worried it was going to cover them, but it obviously doesn't. And then you can see how this actually covers the back. You put the dogs in over this, and then just kind of fold this inward a little bit as you close the rear gate, and so they would be pretty well protected. This should keep, I don't know, my dogs shed like crazy, so we'll give a quick demonstration after we get this whole thing put together. But anyway, so I'm gonna peel this off and stick this on right about here, like so, and then I'll have to just cut with a pair of scissors the end of these things, because they're not necessary, because it's just the backing tape. So ta-da! One side down. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a pair of scissors and cut that off, since it's not necessary. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I think these are just kind of backups if the dogs get frisky. I know our dogs get frisky in the car, so having a little bit extra.
Will both of them fit back here?
Oh yeah, all three of them, you mean? All right. By the way, this still leaves open this back part too, so it's easy to open up that underneath part. So most of your storage is still available, even if you're traveling with your doggies. All right, so you can see this is actually versatile. It can do both ways. If you intend to use this way, like you don't have kids or you don't ever have the back seat up, then you can extend the Velcro down a little bit further to here. So I kind of cut it, but obviously even if I've cut it, I can always attach it again. But so you can make the Velcro go from here all the way down to here. And it doesn't actually have to go back this far if you don't want to. But so this works well if it's down like this. In order to put the seats back up, you just detach the Velcro, put the seat up, kind of pull the whole thing back, and then you're all set. And back to normal. So I guess this is the way we would travel more frequently, because we have other things that we have to put in the back. But so again, you have access to the side pockets. You have access to, wow, I didn't know we had stuff down
I didn't either. Oh, that's
anyway,
Christmas presents.
It is Christmas presents. Wow, it's some tools, nice. Anyway, so there you go. But you have access to the bottom storage area. And obviously, since you can put the seat down, you can use it not just for pets, but if you're transporting cargo, which is harmful to the car, you can use this for that as well. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay. The good news is you can easily move this 3M tape and it doesn't leave any marks, so that's nice. But I think that's a little bit better because it doesn't leave a weird mark. Plus the fact it keeps this guy kind of tucked in here so you can access the pockets. I guess I didn't have to be quite so worried about getting it the first time, since it seems to be adjustable. Obviously, probably don't want to do it a billion times, but it seems to be okay to do this with. think that's much better because it doesn't have that weird downward angle thingy that it did before. Cool. Cool, cool. All right. Now I just gotta restick these guys. Whoever thought a black interior was a good idea in Georgia? Whew. Cool. Took a couple of shots, but I'm definitely feeling like I kind of got this down. And actually, on the good end of things, I mean, really, we can pretty much just leave this in here. The only thing we'd ever have to take it down for would be if we wanted to split fold the seats, like if we had skis or something, and there were people in the car. But in that case, we could just detach one of those and put one seat down. But yeah, aside from that, this looks fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. All right, let's get the dogs. Too big and a little. They've never been allowed in this car yet, because I was not going to let them in the car without some kind of pest protector. Go for it, guys. Go for it. Oh, good, Diesel. Good boy. Come here, Lily. Come on. Come on. Jump in. Lily, jump in. Come on. There we go. Oh, sorry, that was awkward. All right, let's get you in too, little one. All right. That's a tight squeeze with 3 big doggies, or 2 little ones are big. Hey, no, Diesel. 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 Come on. There you go. All right. So, as you can tell, they fill up the back of this car. I have a feeling we're going to have to put that back seat down. Anyway, thank you all for watching so much. I hope this was useful. The putting it together and all that stuff was useful. And if you enjoyed the episode, definitely make sure you like and subscribe for more of this. And as always, ask me questions in the comments or at DrKnowItAllKnows@gmail.com. Right, guys? Right, guys? Say goodbye, doggies. Goodbye. Goodbye.